Stop scrolling now, because what you're about to discover could transform your financial life in just 60 seconds. I know it sounds like a stretch, maybe even too good to be true. But what if I told you that just yesterday, someone just like you unexpectedly received $5,000, and someone else got a loan approved the same day? Coincidence? Or the effect of something most people have never heard of? There is a simple yet powerful practice that has been hidden for decades. A secret kept under lock and key by Bob Proctor, one of the greatest masters of financial manifestation. Today, for the first time, this prayer will be revealed. But there is one condition: you cannot tell anyone. This is not superstition, it is part of the process. And once you understand why, everything will make sense. So, if you've ever tried to visualize, or apply the law of attraction and still feel like you're always chasing money, stay with me. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to activate real blessings, change your vibration, and align your thoughts with the natural flow of abundance. And it all starts right now, with just a 60-second prayer. Stop scrolling now, because you have just stumbled upon, quite by accident, a secret that can change your financial life in just 60 seconds. It's not magic or an empty promise. It's a practice that thousands of people around the world have used to attract real blessings. And the most interesting part? It all starts with a simple 60-second prayer. Have you ever thought about receiving 5,000 reais out of nowhere? Or that loan that seemed impossible to get approved suddenly goes through? Well, know that these examples are real. Ordinary people, like you and me, have experienced amazing results in less than 24 hours after saying this powerful prayer. And now, it's your turn to try it out. This technique was taught by Bob Proctor, a master of financial manifestation who dedicated his life to understanding the power of the mind and visualization. But he always said, never tell anyone about this prayer. Not out of fear or selfishness, but because silence creates a powerful energy field. And that's just the beginning. What follows will open your mind in ways you never imagined. What you are about to learn is not just any prayer. It is a secret technique taught by Bob Proctor and kept under lock and key by those who already know its power. It is not based solely on faith, but on the energy of financial manifestation and the law of attraction in its purest form. When done correctly, silently and with intention, it activates a frequency of almost instant abundance. Many people are mistaken in thinking that prayer is just asking. But this 60-second prayer is a vibrational command. It's not about begging for blessings, it's about claiming what is already rightfully yours. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before because it aligns your subconscious mind with the flow of prosperity in an almost automatic way. Now, I want you to pray this prayer with me. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and allow yourself to feel. For the next 60 seconds, you will activate gratitude, clear intention, vivid visualization, and release with faith. It sounds simple, I know. But it works because it's simple. And by the end, you will feel a real shift in the air. Bob Proctor taught us that wealth is not something you earn, but something you allow to flow to you. He spoke clearly about how blessings are not outside of you, but rather within your mind and your vibration. When you change the way you view money, it starts to appear in unexpected ways. And this applies to everything: career, business, relationships, and even your health. One of Bob's favorite exercises was simple but powerful: bless what you want. He said that the energy of gratitude and love activates the law of attraction more effectively than any forced effort. If you are in urgent need of money, do this exercise right now. Close your eyes, picture the exact amount, and say with emotion, "Thank you, I receive it now." It changes everything. What Bob brought to the world goes far beyond fancy theories. He gave us practical tools like creative visualization, 60-second prayer, and the power of words. Each technique has been tested by thousands of people who have seen real results. And the best part? You don't need anything more than your mind and a few minutes a day. With consistency, the impossible becomes routine. Blessings are much more than just pretty words, they are vibrational frequencies that touch everything they touch. When you bless, you activate an energy of prosperity that transforms the environment around you. Bob Proctor always said, "Whatever you bless, prospers." And that goes for people, projects, money, and even difficult situations. Want a simple example? Take two identical plants. Praise and thank one every day, while ignoring the other. Within a few weeks, you'll notice the difference between them. Now apply this to your money, bless your wallet, your paycheck, even your bills. The energy you send out comes back multiplied, because money responds to kindness. More than that, bless other people's money. Yes, celebrate when someone prospers, even if you don't have what you want yet. This breaks any feelings of scarcity and makes room for true abundance. After all, financial manifestation is an energetic dance, and the lighter and more positive your vibration, the more money likes to be around you. Sometimes when things seem to go wrong, they are actually being reorganized into something much better. Bob Proctor always said, "Not all delays are bad, they can be protection." When a plan fails, it is the universe saying, "Hold on, something better is coming." Financial manifestation also involves trusting the unseen processes. It's hard to keep the faith when the bills keep coming, I know. But in those moments, the 60-second prayer becomes even more powerful. Pray it with more commitment, with more truth, with gratitude even before you see the results. Abundance begins to move when you let go of control and trust that everything is falling into place in your favor. Remember, God is not in a hurry, but He is not late either. God's timing is incredibly precise. In the meantime, keep blessing what you have, envisioning what you want, and acting in faith. Financial hardship is not the end, it is the beginning of a turning point. And sometimes, that turning point starts with a simple, "Thank you." Visualization is the bridge between desire and reality. Bob Proctor said that by imagining money in your hands in detail, the texture, the weight, even the sound of the bills being counted, you send a direct command to the universe. And the secret is to feel as if it were already real. It's not about seeing with your eyes, it's about seeing with your heart. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a safe, peaceful place, counting a bundle of bills with a smile on your face. You feel relief, gratitude, and a silent joy that takes over your body. This sensation creates a magnetic field capable of attracting exactly what you visualized. Therefore, the more emotion involved, the faster the result will come. Visualization is no substitute for action, but it does prepare the groundwork. You start to notice opportunities, ideas, and solutions that previously seemed invisible. And all of this is because your brain believes they are already happening. Practice this every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Abundance starts within first, then it manifests without. Did you know that your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and what's intensely imagined? This is science. When you practice emotional visualization, you activate the same areas of your brain as if it were already happening. That's where the RAS, the reticular activating system, comes in, filtering information and highlighting what's in tune with your thoughts. In other words, if you visualize prosperity, the RAS starts showing you opportunities, ideas, and ways for money to come to you. That job opening you hadn't even noticed, an unexpected conversation, an inspiration to start a business. everything starts to appear. It's as if the universe is saying, now you're ready. Here you go. Bob Proctor was a big proponent of the idea that the mind shapes reality. Visualization works not by magic, but because you begin to think, feel, and act like someone who already has what you want. And that changes everything: your choices, your attitude, your energy. When you vibrate wealth, you attract wealth. Not because you forced it, but because you became a natural magnet. Now that you understand the power of visualization and financial manifestation, it's time to apply the full 60-second prayer technique. It's simple, but it needs to be done with focus and intention. There are only 4 parts, each activating a different vibrational key: gratitude, clear intention, visualization, and release with faith. Start with 15 seconds of gratitude. Give thanks as if the money has already arrived. Example: I am deeply grateful for the abundance that is already flowing into my life. Feel that gratitude pulsate. Then take 20 seconds to state your financial intention: I am now joyfully and effortlessly receiving, amount, by, date. Use specific words. Next, visualize the money in your hands for 15 seconds, see it, touch it, feel it. Imagine details like the texture of the bills, the smell, the shine. And finally, for the last 10 seconds, release with trust. Say something like, this or something better is now manifesting for me in divine perfect timing. Thank you. It is done. This final surrender seals the process. Now imagine that you are in your room, in silence, with a calm and welcoming environment. The light is soft, the air is calm, and you are sitting with your eyes closed, breathing deeply. At your side, there is enough money to solve whatever needs to be done, and even help someone else. You feel relief, security, a peace that you have not experienced in a long time. Begin by saying thank you, universe, for the abundance that is already part of my life. Then clearly state, I am now receiving, desired amount, with joy and ease. See this amount already deposited, visualize counting it note by note. Feel the texture, the sound, the smell. Make it real in your mind. Finally, release with faith, this or something even better is already on its way. Thank you. It is done. Take a deep breath and just trust. The most important thing here is not the perfection of the technique, but the emotion behind it. The more sincere you're feeling, the faster the results will begin to appear. This prayer is your daily ally. Set aside a moment in your day, whether it's in the morning when you wake up or at night before you go to sleep, to practice this 60-second prayer. Consistency is what strengthens the neural connection between your conscious mind and your subconscious, aligning your desires with financial manifestation. A simple and powerful ritual that can transform your life. Remember, visualization alone is not enough. Action and a positive attitude need to go hand in hand with prayer. As you visualize, pay attention to the ideas that arise, to the opportunities that appear. Often, the universe responds with insights and paths that you never imagined. Be open and willing to act. And don't expect perfection. If prayer ever seems difficult or unfocused, just pick it up again the next day. The important thing is persistence. Over time, you will notice how abundance begins to flow more easily, and your mind will naturally tune in to the prosperity you want to attract. Emotion is the fuel for financial manifestation. The more you can feel gratitude, joy, and excitement during prayer, the stronger the magnetic field you create to attract abundance. Bob Proctor said that the universe responds to the frequency of your heart, not just the spoken word. When you connect with positive emotions, your mind opens to new possibilities and your body vibrates in tune with prosperity. It's as if you're sending an invitation to the universe, saying, "I'm ready to receive and I deserve the best." This vibration makes all the difference in the manifestation process. So, don't pray automatically or without feeling anything. Try to feel that contagious joy, that deep gratitude that makes your chest swell. You can even smile while you visualize the money coming in. Practicing elevated emotions not only accelerates the results, but also transforms your relationship with money forever. Congratulations on getting this far and completing this transformative journey with the Bob Proctor Prayer. You now have in your hands a powerful tool to manifest abundance and truly change your financial life. But remember, the secret is in daily practice and trust in the process. Continue dedicating a few minutes of your day to this prayer, visualizing, feeling gratitude and releasing your intentions with faith. The universe is attentive and will deliver exactly what you need at the right time. Trust the flow and prepare to receive surprising blessings that go beyond money. And to make sure you don't miss any content that can further enhance your financial manifestation, like this video, share it with those you want to help, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to always be connected to the energy of abundance and prosperity. Let's join us on this journey towards the life you deserve.